I'm filming in my best friend's house because his house has better lighting than my room. Literally no one asked for this. But I'm gonna do it anyway, you know? Life is about being happy, and making this kind of content makes me happy. It's Valentine's Day today as I am recording this, but if you're seeing this, then Valentine's has probably gone way past already. But you know, that doesn't mean that we can't still share love in our own little ways. Jenna Marbles is a YouTuber that I have adored ever since her early days of her YouTube career starting in the late 2000s. One of the most liked videos on YouTube, not just on her channel but in the entirety of YouTube last year, was a tour of my plants, where Jenna Marbles talks about her plants for 30 minutes straight. Jenna Marbles is also notorious for getting drunk and doing random on her channel. Me, being a Filipino, wanted to take an original idea and turn it into my own unoriginal idea. I just threw shade at the entire Filipino human race. Nah, I'm just kidding. Filipinos have their own original ideas. Anyway, I couldn't decide which one to do. Was it get drunk and do something, or give a tour of my plants? And I thought, why not both? Now keep in mind, when I came up with the idea to do this video, my plants were in tip-top shape. They were all doing very well, but due to some unfortunate circumstances, some of them have perished to nature. That's just how nature works, you know? Live and let die. So here is not a drunk tour of my plants, but a drunk rant on herbs. Now if you excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and indulge in two of my favorite things, which is get blasted and talk to people about my plants, whether they like it or not. Let's go.
I couldn't let my parents know that I would bring it.
Ow!
No. Objects.
Heidi, 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 Heidi.
Pupilo siya.
Hodi, 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 ho.
Power.
Mistakes have been made. A lot of mistakes. Okay. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna... Oh my god. I had one too many drinks. Let's do this. I'm not drunk, but like, it's the... No. I did not just get regular plants. I got herbs because I like cooking. Cooking is one of my favorite pastimes, and I want to be able to apply the things that I take care of tangibly into my cooking. So I got herbs. I got rosemary, cherry tomatoes, basil, tarragon, mint, cilantro, and the only non-edible plant that I have is a cactus. We're gonna start on a good note with a plant that is still alive and doing well, which is my rosemary. So, here we go. The first plant that we are going to take up today is rosemary. She is a rosemary plant. And no, I did not name her Rosemary because she is Rosemary. I named her Rosemary after Rosemary Telesco from the movie Little Manhattan. I don't know why, but that's what I did. Oh, you know what's awesome? I can, J.O., look. I can put the phone in my pocket so that it can take up my audio.
That's smart.
That's so smart. Rosemary does not need a lot of water to live. It actually thrives in less moisture. And when I got this plant, it is a scam when people sell you plants and instead of soil, they give you this like wood shaving material because the water seeps through easily. But it works well for this plant because rosemary does not need a lot of water, and I only have to water her once every 3 days. What I love about this plant is that it is anti-mosquito. The scent gets rid of mosquitoes. If you just brush your fingers, you can smell your fingers, and it smells like rosemary. It is great. I wish that YouTube had like a smelling feature where you could smell your fingers and plants. If this plant had a personality, it would be the beret girl from a Goofy movie doing spoken word. I'm gonna show that scene right now. Boop. Yeah, don't ask me why. I'll do what I want. Anyway, I give owning rosemary 6 Gordon Ramsays out of 10 Mario Batalis.
Terrible one.
Next, plant. Our second plant for today is one of my favorite plants. I don't know why I'm talking so loud. This next plant is Scooby. I named him Scooby because he is a succubus. He's not a succubus, he's a cactus. I don't know why I named him Scooby, but Scooby was given to me by one of my best friends, Kenneth, and his girlfriend, Shireen, also known as Sha. He is very low maintenance. I repotted him in a clay pot. Huh? Anyway, Scooby only needs to be watered once a week, so I like to water Scooby right after Sunday church, which is the end of the week. Always water your cacti after church. Fact about cacti, or any plant rather, do not remove them from their mother soil. That's like taking an embryo from its womb. They thrive in the nutrients that fester within the soil that they are born in. But yeah, just keep the soil, repot it, it'll thrive. If this plant had a personality, it would be Mort from Madagascar because he's cute and Jet, how you doing? Awesome. I would give owning a cactus, especially one this small, 10 grains of sand out of 10 Hayden Christensen's. Hayden Christensen's. I hate sand. It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere. Next plant. Our next plant, I named her Pompeii. I named her Pompeii because she is a basil plant, and Pompeii is by the band Bastille. You know, Pompeii by Basil. Basil plants need 6 to 8 hours of sunlight a day, which is not exactly plausible through my windowsill, which is why you cannot see it thriving right now. But anyway, whenever you're ready to harvest your basil, you have to snip it 3 inches from the soil, and then it will grow continuously. Common applications for basil include pizza, pasta, pizza and pasta. Fun fact about this basil, I still haven't been able to repot her, so don't at me. I will find her a good pot soon. Anyway, next plant. Stop laughing at me, Chet. I swear to God. This next plant is named Speedy Gonzales. Speedy Gonzales was once a cilantro plant, but as you can see, he's pretty much f***ing dead. I named him Speedy Gonzales because the first... What?
A little meth.
No. Why would you associate Speedy Gonzales with that?
Speed.
Ah, I get you. No, that is not the case. I named Speedy Gonzales because the first Mexican that I thought of was Speedy Gonzales. Called me racist. It's fine. Thank you. Speedy Gonzales died because he was attacked by spider mites. And spider mites are a very common problem that you get with your plants, especially herbs, because they like the smell. Just take some water, take 2 drops of dishwasher soap, put it in the water, about 250 ml, put it in a spray bottle, and spray the underside of your plants if you want to make sure that these plants don't freaking die. That's all the advice I can give you. Speedy Gonzales is freaking dead. Rest in peace. Requiescat in pace, mi fratello meo, as they would say. We're gonna take a break. J.O., how are you doing?
J.O., you want to see the light transfer?
What the
How are you doing, J.O.?
Okay, stop touching me, my nipples.
Code.
It would be so easy to kill you. It would be so easy to kill you. No. I'm not saying that I have any intention of killing you right now. I'm just saying it would be so easy. It would be so easy, you know. Anyway, okay, let's keep going. By the way, I would rate Speedy Gonzales 3 mariachi bands out of 10 orchestras performing Duel of the Fates. This is Kayak. Kayak is a mint plant. What I like about Kayak is that she has stayed alive for for much longer than my other plants because she is very low maintenance. You just have to water her once a day. As long as the soil is dry, water that mother. Mint plants are God's way of saying, it's all good, fam. Don't worry about it. Sit back, relax on your lazy boy, have that mint plant. If Kayak had a personality, she would be Rose saying, I'm king of the world, but also at the same time being that steamy love scene in the car in Titanic. You know the one. There's a clip right there. I can't do this.
Don't quit, man. We're all rooting for you.
You know what you need? You need a drink.
Yeah.
I rate owning a mint plant 10 mint juleps out of 11 great nights with your friends. Next, plant. This plant is named Ella Enchanted. She is a cherry tomato plant. And as you can see, she's not doing very well, but eventually she will hold cherry tomatoes. What I like about cherry tomatoes is that they are a fruit and they're almost like grapes, but they have a more umami flavor, and you can put them in your omelets. You can make a salad out of them, and you can also use them to spice up any gamey meats. Ella Enchanted here came to me in a yogurt cup from my good friend Mon. There's Mon. Follow him on Instagram. He plates his food very well. I would chalk up Ella Enchanted's personality to Anne Hathaway getting a makeover in Princess Diaries, but also giving her ballad of I Dreamed the Dream from Les Miserables. Don't ask why, I just know because I love this plant so much. Mwah. You are amazing. I can't wait for you to sprout cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna eat that right away, even if it's not ripe. Next plant. And ladies and gentlemen, we are down to our last plant. This plant's name is Matilda the Phoenix. The reason why being Matilda rose from the dead 3 times, but died 4 times. And on the 4th time, she just couldn't take it. Now, I have a story about Matilda. Matilda died because she was attacked by spider mites. And I'll admit right now, it was my fault. When I was checking my plants one day, I saw this spider and I was like, yo, what's up, fam? You're really cute. And it was like a really cute spider. It wasn't like one of those disgusting ones with the long legs. It was like a really short one with those beady eyes. I'll put a image right here. Yeah. And I was like, yo, you can hang out as long as you don't mess up my plants. And then that same spider decided it was a good fucking idea to fucking lay so many eggs all over my plant. And look what happened. I had spider mites. I tried to make an insecticide out of water with Himalayan salt, and it dehydrated the plant and it died. I cut it, it tried to grow again, spider mites. It's just a never-ending process. So if Matilda had a personality, it would be Gandalf the Grey hogging all the XP to kill the Balrog and turn into White Ian McKellen. You know, you got a point, but like, I would rate owning Tarragon 6 Phoenix summons out of 12 Kingdom Hearts summons, and we all know that the Kingdom Hearts summons kind of suck. Simba, Stitch, really? So that's it for my plants. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. A friend of mine named Kurt, also known as ChronoSync on Twitch, that's twitch.tv/ChronoSync, suggested that I make this video a challenge. So I challenge Andre Gaspar to do a drunk review or drunk rant on all of his everyday carry-on belongings, because I know that Dre has a lot of belt pouches, fanny packs, leather bags, and all that. So yeah, do that. I also challenge Angela Alarcon to do a drunk rant on all of her favorite outfits of the day. I challenge Meek Resniet to do a drunk rant on all of her travel vlogs. I challenge ChronoSync himself to do a drunk rant of all of his favorite moments during streaming. Even if he doesn't have a dedicated YouTube channel, I challenge Ian David to do a drunk rant or drunk review on all of his favorite gunpla or cameras or favorite Nerf guns. Last but not the least, I would like to challenge, even if she doesn't have a dedicated YouTube channel, I would like to challenge Georgia Chan to do a drunk rant on all of her mugs and or pets, because I know that you got a lot of pets, girl. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys want more content just like this. How do I end this?
Then we just go, this is the end of the video. Flip!
Or goodbye.
Or bye-bye.
Everybody have a nice time.
Bye-bye, have a beautiful time.
I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I was able to entertain you to any extent. Ow! 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 Ah! I love you. Bye!